What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another K-pop news video, following up the video that I uploaded yesterday about CJ and their copyright strikes on content coming from Mnet. And unfortunately, I have some really bad news for the K-pop YouTube community, because as I said in that video, I kind of contacted and reached out to my network, my YouTube multi-channel network, Dia TV, which is of course a part of CJ and to ask them yo, do you know what's going on? Because this is kind of concerning a lot of people. A couple of people have gotten their channels deleted, and it's a big deal to the community as a whole. So I wanted to ask them what was going on. Can you give us some information? Because of course there is no communication from them, or I hadn't received any communication from them. And so I asked, and they said, we're looking into it, which is PR speak for we're formulating our response. Ultimately. And just this morning, as I record this 10 hours ago, so that's at midnight or so, somebody posted on the Facebook page that I'm a part of with other creators from Dia TV, with a statement where they actually clarified and confirmed that everything that has happened so far is actually legit. So I will read you guys the statement, and I'll also do my best to remember to post it up on the screen. And so their statements from Dia TV, which I'm not entirely sure if I should be sharing this, but I think it is very important for the rest of the community to actually know this going forward and be aware of it when they actually upload videos on their channel. So when they say, their statement is, "Dear YouTube creators, it has been confirmed that copyright.cjenem@gmail.com is CJ official email account. The recent increase in claim of copyright infringement by CJ is due to using CJ copyrighted material without prior permission. Violation of copyright rules can affect your channel, so please be aware. Only CJ Dia TV partnered creators can officially use CJ copyrighted music in their YouTube videos. However, TV content and live performances from CJ TV shows such as M Countdown and Mama cannot be provided due to portrait rights of individual artists and talents. We deeply appreciate your interest in K-pop artists and support your channel, but the portrait rights belong to the artist's agency, so please contact agencies that are relevant if you have any copyright issues. If you are not CJ Dia TV partners, you cannot use CJ music or any content by CJ Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Dia TV." So there it is in black and white, plain writing. You cannot use content from CJ essentially, or Mnet, especially Mnet, because they seem to be, that's the thing that they've kind of gone after. Unless, of course, you're a Dia TV partner and you get permission beforehand, or, you're an independent and you get permission beforehand. And so the issue with all of the strikes on the videos now is due to the fact that, portrait rights, the rights to display individuals' imagery, essentially, is not held by CJ but it is in fact held by the various agencies in which those people are assigned. So if you are aware, which I vaguely remember seeing something in the just recently, that the Korea Times Music Festival is having issues with actually displaying a image of EXID, who's going to be performing at their concert, because they do not have the rights to actually display their image on their website. And so that's created a whole confusion as to whether or not they're going to be attending or not. But this is kind of what it comes down to. And I don't exactly know why all of a sudden they started caring about image rights and all of that stuff, because reactions to especially the end of the year award shows, Mama's being the king of them all, have been a really, really big thing in K-pop for especially in K-pop reaction videos for the entirety that this whole thing has existed. And so it's really not cool, to be completely honest, to just suddenly just cut everything off, just cut it off. No live reactions to anything like that, no more. And reaction to Mamas is it is an end of the year kind of special thing for a lot of reaction channels to do those, because those are some very special performances. They're stages that are one of a kind, and you're not going to get them anywhere else. And so the reactions to those are done by fans who want to kind of share what reactions are for, share their thoughts and share their reactions with other fans of those groups. And it's all just unfortunate and really kind of sad, because as a lot of people have said already, that reaction channels and people who are making content for in the K-pop community, for a lot of them don't get any sort of compensation for that. You just get maybe a little bit off of ad revenue and stuff like that. But a lot of these reaction channels and reaction videos actually do get copyright claims, and all ad revenue that the creator would get actually does go to the company that holds the copyright. So they do this for free, pretty much. And it is essentially, in some certain way, to a small extent, actually free advertising for the products that these K-pop companies are trying to sell. And so to just essentially shit on all of the people who are building up a vibrant community on YouTube, internationally, especially because that's where YouTube has the furthest reach. The United States, elsewhere in the world, which it is kind of, to a certain extent helped K-pop reach into those areas of the world that they might not have necessarily been able to do as effectively or as quickly over the last however many years. So, the community, myself included, JRE, KML, whoever else you want to talk about, they've done the K-pop industry, at least a little bit of a, help and done a little bit of a service to actually, do some of this stuff on their own and to actually build K-pop in the United States and the rest of the world. And to just kind of take this, to just drop this is, when it was perfectly fine previously, is not very cool. To be completely honest. And this is me speaking as a Dia TV member who is signed with CJ E&M, so I don't necessarily have the problems that other people have. So, it's pretty shitty. So, Dre with his copyright strike, I don't know. I think I'd seen vaguely that he's signed with CJ E&M too. So he might be able to get that taken care of, but other people who are not, their strikes are going to just be upheld and they're going to be fucked. The people who have lost their channels, their channels are gone pretty much, unless they're signed with CJ E&M and they can get it, worked out like that after with the company after the fact. It just is really, really shitty. But here's the thing, is that myself as a person who uploads these videos and other people who make reaction videos, whether it's to live performances or to actual official music videos, like people claim fair use all the time on this, and just the fact of the matter is that reaction videos do not fall within fair use because there isn't enough creative and aspect, and there isn't enough of a change to the original work that actually makes what we do fall within fair use. So essentially we are literally stealing the content that these companies produce and they provide for us, and we are making content off the back of it and benefiting ourselves, but also to a certain extent helping the other companies out. So it's a little bit of a symbiotic relationship. But I realize at the very least, I don't know about anybody else because I can't speak for them, but I know, for myself that every single video that I upload puts me in risk of getting my channel deleted. Now, a lot of companies are perfectly fine with it. Companies I know manage their copyright themselves. Low End Entertainment, who manages for a lot of people, that's actually the One the K channel on YouTube. SMYG, JYP, I think manage their own. I think Cube Entertainment used to, but I've gotten copyright claims from them through CJ E&M. But those are the things. So if it's CJ E&M, Low End Entertainment, YG, SM, JYP, they've all been very, very cool to just kind of allow this stuff to exist on YouTube because they are well within their legal rights to say this cannot be on YouTube and take it down. Japan does that all the time with anything. They're very, very uptight about what people can do with their intellectual property, and it's an issue for manga channels and other stuff like that. So we don't want South Korea, we don't want K-pop, we don't want Korean pop culture stuff and content and things like that to turn into Japan. No, this is the reason that the accessibility to content and fan created content is what makes K-pop so amazing. But of course, I'm aware that my channel could be deleted at any moment just because one of these companies decides, changes their mind on whether or not they're okay with reactions using their content, their video content in my videos, and they could say, no, take that down. And then of course I'll get a copyright strike, and then my channel will be deleted because I've got more than 3 videos from all of these companies on my channel. In fact, in total, across all the different kinds of videos that I make, I've got 1,500 videos, 1,500 videos on my channel. So my channel can be deleted. Like, it'll be vaporized instantly, like nuclear bombed, and it'll be gone. And there's nothing that I can do about it. And I honestly can't, I mean, I can be upset about it, but I can't be upset about it too long because, you know, is justified, to be completely honest. So that's the basics of it. You know, it's all of this is actual legit. CJ E&M has filed copyright takedown notices on content coming from Mnet because of, you know, the image usage rights, which are not held by CJ E&M, but are in fact held by the agencies, which is very important to actually like realize, is that CJ E&M holds music distribution rights and stuff like that, but they do not hold the actual rights to idols' faces, because then they would be the managing company who then could who can like actually put them in advertising and stuff like that. And that agencies are not about that. They want to make the money themselves, and CJ isn't the group that is, you know, going for that. Unless, of course, it's like Jellyfish Entertainment and other companies that are actually owned by CJ E&M. In which case, then I'm pretty sure that live stage reactions to like Vix and Gugudan and whoever else are I think they might be fair game. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't upload those reaction videos if you actually have a live stage performance to one of those groups. Just to be safe. You know, you don't want to get a copyright strike. It's a real pain in the ass, and you certainly don't want to get your channel deleted. So just a heads up on a word of, you know, kind of notice right there. But, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, every reaction channel has been playing with fire since they uploaded their first video, and getting deleted was always a possibility. It's always a possibility. Unfortunately, the people who have gotten their channels deleted are not going to get them back, so they have to start all over again, which is very sad and very unfortunate. And, you know, but it just is a really shitty situation, and it is what it is. So that's that. So that's all I got to say for this. Just wanted to give you guys an update with some actual real information about what is going on, so that people can stop conspiracy theorizing about that it's XOL is trying to take down BTS fans, or, you know, blah, 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 XYZ, whatever you think is going on, because it's not. It's CJ E&M doing, you know, following their legal, you know, exercising their legal rights to protect their intellectual property. Or I should say really protect the intellectual property, or not the intellectual property, but protect the property, so to speak, of other companies on their behalf. So that's all I got to say on this topic. We're going to actually for real legitimately end this video right here. So thank you everybody for watching. This is horrible, shitty news for the entire K-pop community. So share your thoughts and opinions on this. What do you guys think about this? I know that no one's going to like it, I'm pretty sure, but you know, I'm interested to hear what you guys' take on this whole thing is. So share your thoughts and opinions. Anything goes. Just, you know, don't be like vulgar or mean or anything like that, because that's not cool. Because we're all about building a community here that's like friendly, of course, and all about having some free and open discussion about whatever it is that we're thinking. So if you want to join that community, of course, click on the subscribe button down below. And if you want to stay updated with everything that I'm doing, make sure that you do not miss a single video. Click on the bell icon so you can turn on notifications. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.